Alright, are we rolling? Yes. Have an incredibly fucking bad migraine coming on. I've had a headache off and on for 6 months now, every time a plane flies over. But just at this very moment, as I was trying to clear some room out on the memory card, it got worse, and that little bump right there between my eyes, that kind of appeared as a plane was going over about 10 minutes ago, but it just suddenly swole more, and it started to feel real weird on the sides here. All of these silver white hairs they grow spontaneously and fast. If I clean my face with solvent, like alcohol, the white pretty much goes away, and until a couple planes fly over and it burns and feels weird, and suddenly they're sprouting out everywhere. My forehead's getting like those little bumps and grease. Yeah, that's the stuff under my skin, and it just comes oozing out, and that's me know a plane's coming. But what I'm starting this video is like this eyebrow. I just noticed as I'm looking at it, that looks like one of those little crater things right there, except a big one. There's like I don't know, 20 little craters buried down under the hair follicles in my eyebrows, several months ago, and they were swole. This whole thing was swole, like twice as bad as that is, and up here, down my head. These bolts are my earplugs. I know it sounds weird, but I discovered when I didn't have some earplugs close by, and bugs and tendrils of hair were trying to like land on my face and in my sensitive ears, I took a couple bolts in my ears, right? Lo and behold, the fucking the ringing in my ears like tapered down, as if the piece of steel located in such close proximity to my head and in my ears diverted the wave, the frequency. I don't know. It tones it down though. So I kind of use them sometimes when I'm getting real bad migraines. What's doing right now though is those white tendrily hairs. They're starting to form on my eyebrows, on my face. I don't have any fucking white silver hairs until this stuff started happening. You know, I told my mom the other day, it was like twice as bad as this, and I'm like, Mom, these things grow spontaneously. Look at the white ones, they're all like twice as long as all the others, and I trimmed it, yesterday. Oh, you're just getting gray. All right, I'm getting gray every time a plane flies over, a staph infection oozes out of my face, a grease moves under my skin. It's kind of dark black looking. I mean, my hand is not dirty. I haven't worked on anything. It just appears to be dirty. My fingernails get that way. It goes on my palms. It's, everywhere. This thing I cut myself. It was staph infected instantly. The instant it was cut, it started to turn pink around the edge. Was super sensitive. But all this was swollen really bad at the time too. So anyway, the video is here about trying to catch some of these tendrils as they're growing, because I'd like to be able to look on the video again and see some of this weird fucking phenomenon that's happening, and then watch it on the video and see that it really happened, so I don't feel cuckoo. Not that I feel cuckoo. I am perfectly lucid, and I am perfectly sane, and I actually feel a lot better now that the infection had left my ear, after the nice doctor lady looked in my ear and said, I don't see anything. In fact, it looks really good. As it's itching like mad, and a month and a half later, the sore pops out of it, moves across my face, and you can look at the videos. Look at my lip right here. That's one of those little tendrily hairs, like right there. And I think they're just sprouting out of the middle. Just as, the right airplane flies over, and your face sprouts spontaneous white hairs. I'm going through the change. It'll happen to you someday. Somebody throw me a party. These the dark lines here, that dark line, this dark line, the dark line that goes here, this whole dark line, that's the greasy acid that flows under my skin. It goes all over. It goes down my arms, it goes down my hands, it goes down my legs, my feet, my ass, everywhere. But the white tendrily hairs only seem to sprout out of my, eyebrows and my head and stuff. Alright, something's going on with this one. Let's see here. We'll watch it for a minute. Should I keep talking? What the fuck do I gotta say that I ain't said already? Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah. Same thing on this side. This thing here, that's where it's infected, and this is the path. It's infected here. This really dark area right there. It stays dark. It's not that my beard is discolored here and not the right color there. It's that the infected grease acid that moves under my skin freely from head to toe likes to pool around where there's hair, and when it does, it makes the hair look darker. There's a nice puddle of it right there. Doesn't it look a bit strange? Right by this, spot that's breaking out. There's a line that goes in this line right there. Down in that little crack, there is a crusty, tiny, you can't even see it. I can only feel it. And now I can't even always feel it. But it's a little crusty line, ow, fucking scab. And it makes a perfect fucking square. Check it out. My chin's probably infected with stuff too. Everywhere my beard just feels really fucking weird. Electric. I do that and usually white tendrils float around everywhere. My face is a little dirty. But see this part here is swollen? It's swollen down here. It's swollen along these things. That ain't supposed to be like that. It goes up. Infected, swollen, infected, swollen, infected, swollen, infected, swollen. I think I've got this right ear starting to come clean some, but this thing here is really bad still. And it's burning really bad, so I know a plane's coming. Works its way straight up. Eyebrows are getting better. They were horrible before. I mean, I can't even describe the amount of pain I went through. I don't know. The only thing that was made it not the worst pain imaginable is that, I was feeling like I wasn't gonna die as much, although the pain was incredible. It wasn't quite like an abscessed tooth or a pinched nerve in your back, which will lay you out and you can't move. I could move around, but I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do fine motor skills or think about something or work on something or plan anything. I could walk outside and scream at airplanes, tell my neighbors to go fuck themselves because they're a fucking bunch of cowards. They just sit there quietly